What's happening? It's Tuesday, and yeah, no more putting league. It has officially ended. Last week was the finale, so my Tuesdays are now free again. And what's going to happen is my Mondays are going to not be free pretty soon. Moving to the summer league, that's going to be another month or so out. Henry, it's you and me, bro. What's happening? There's Clint carrying the petrified fish today. Oof, this is such a sweet knife. This is like a super underrated gem right here. A little dirty, I gotta clean it off. I got this one in a trade from Grateful Dong. So it has Grateful Dong stank on it, which makes it worth more. But dude, this petrified fish is sweet. The wood handle, the titanium accents, the 154 cm blade with this just nice drop. So good. Ooh. So nobody said anything. I saw Trish and it made me think of switching to all messages. Top chat. Live chat, let's go. Happy Tuesday, everybody. What are we up to? Look at this. I'm at home, chilling. Tri-State goes on. What does he go on at? 6 or 7? Couple hours, hour and a half, whatever. I don't have my Tuesday putting league is now done. I did win. Well, I didn't win. Last week finale. We started late. Bunch of people didn't show up because it was gorgeous here in Minnesota, so several people decided to play actual real disc golf instead of indoors at a bar at putting league. So we ended up waiting a little bit and started late, and so Tri-State had already started his live, and so I didn't go live, but I did end up winning $9 on the finale. Ooh. I'm rich. Okay. Looks like we got a nice little crew on a Tuesday. I noticed, I went online, I always go on like, is anyone live right now? See if there's anybody kicking, I'll go see what they're up to. I saw that Barbie was live, but when I went to the live, it was hung up. It wasn't playing, and then I saw that Rolf had made a comment in the live saying there was a YouTube issue, and so they were finishing the live. But it wasn't letting me play it. So I don't know I wonder what their issue was. Was anyone in that live? Okay, wow, we got a little crew of you. Henry, Clint, Miranda, Matt Conklin. Stephen Kern, what's going on, Stephen? Trish, obviously, said Trish already. She's a wonder, a joy. Gonzo, what's up? Anybody doing anything fun today? There's Dom. She's fine. Well, I didn't know if she was necessarily had an issue or whatever. It seemed that their live stream had an issue. I was just curious if it just crashed on them or their computer crashed or what it was. I don't know, whatever. I saw she had just been recently. It said she was live, and so I tried to go into it, but it wouldn't let me. There's Fred the Lug. But yeah, this petrified fish is fantastic. This knife is really cool. Good action on it. Fun little front flipper. I like the design to it. The wood. I don't always like wood. But in this case, yep. What's everyone think about wood? Not necessarily this piece, but wooden handles. Where is wood's place in the knife handle world for you? How do you feel about it? North Valley. What's up, fellow yacht rock enthusiasts? Dude, a little yacht rock? 12 disc set. Yacht rock. Fred says he's driving, difficult to contribute. Don't worry, Fred. Drive safe. We feel your presence. Get to hang out with Fred and Trish, and next week it is Tuesday, so a week from tomorrow I will be on my way to Donnie's, and then Wednesday night at Donnie's, and Thursday Texas. Chris Cross would carry a wood-handled knife, right? Speaking of the yacht rock, new Benchmade shootout. You liking it, Matt? As long as it's a nice hard piece of wood, it's nice. That's all that matters. Is it a hard piece of wood? Well, I think sometimes the grain structure makes it cooler or less cool. The koa wood on my Sea Fox. I'm going to see Sea Fox in Texas. He usually has around a dozen or so pieces on his table. This is MagnaCut, nice hollow grind, and then white paper micarta, and then the koa wood that has these wrinkles that change colors to them. There you can kind of see it kind of change. See this wrinkle right here that's there, and then it's gone, and it's there, and it's gone. The whole piece of wood flashes like that. Really, like when you pick it up in person, you're like, oh, wow. And then you hold it and you're like, okay, yeah. And so this is my Sea Fox. We'll be at a table at Blade Show, Texas. This handle material, it's white paper micarta, and then the middle piece is koa wood. And then that satiny hollow grind MagnaCut. Oof. I love it. Nice piece. Got that one in Texas last year. I like wood handle knives, but we prefer stabilized wood. Wood, yeah, well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. You want wood that's going to last, for sure. And there's nothing wrong with stabilizing it. Rigid. I had to turn my volume down. I'm probably going to get some text. It's fairly nice out. It's not like gorgeous, like sunny, but the temperature is decent and it's calm. So people start getting in those disc golf rounds now that we got our daylight savings and we have another couple hours before it gets dark. Dan, you're going to come back with all kinds of material. I might. I will come back with some. I'm pinching pennies strong right now. All wood moves. Still like it. But it's not my main. You know, if you look at 400 knives, I maybe have a dozen that are wood. Something like that. So it's not like, you know, if I do a real quick glance count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, well, these cheapos, 10, 11, 12. Nope. 13 on the Opinel. The Bucks, 14, 15, 16. Rosecraft, 17. Molsec, 18. Wood Inlay, 19. Yeah, maybe 20 knives that have wood out of 450-ish. Dan needs a grinder. I'm looking at these. I haven't committed, but I mean I've got them up in a window. I'm actively looking at grinders, looking at kilns. Yeah. Slowly but surely, right? I could buy something more budget friendly, but I've been patient. I've been doing good. Yeah, hopefully soon. Ooh, I want to check out these. Yeah? What do we think? Getting blue on me here. They're not completely cleaned off yet. And lighting is, are they in focus? So they still have some stuff. See on my hand. Got a little wiping to do. They're almost cleaned up. I kind of got them wet and wiped them off pretty good. Let me grab one at a time. A little bit easier to hold one, I think, and focus on it. But you can see I need to clean up a little bit of it. But I dig something about this right here. It's really got that just kind of oceanic calcified kind of just natural. Like I literally dropped my knife out of my pocket. It fell into the ocean and I found it a year later, you know. So a little bit more cleaning up. Got a little bit of more cleaning up. Derek, for real, what's up? So some of the blue, a little bit of that blue will still come off. A little bit more of the underlying, what you know, whatever color you call it, goldish, bronze. This isn't really a good example. This one isn't either. When I wipe it off, a little bit more is going to show through, of course. Where is the Trish? There it is. Probably get a little bit more of these kind of spots, these lighter areas that will kind of show through once we've got it cleaned up the rest of the way. But this one is brass, so the brass always gives you this more yellow and these little kind of greens versus the copper definitely is darker. Was that my Towser K? This one right here. It has this really cool, like if I could get it to focus, this like oily, marbly, yellow, gold, green right here. Oh, it turned out so good. And I love the Towser K. Look at the action on this. Boom, boom. Watch out. Woo! It'll get you. Dude, a solid blade open and it just drops like, I mean, there's weight. You have some weight to the Towser because it is a little bit bigger blade. This has always been kind of one of my absolute favorite models though. I still have 3 of them. Do I have 4 Towser Ks? We'll have the mini Towser K. Yep, and then I have the blue one and the red one. That would be the one model I have the most of. What's up, Paul Mite? Kevin Smith and Nas, what the hell? So yeah, almost finished product. There's some cool stuff going on in here though. I'm digging it. What's Paul up to today? Paul, who did the reblade on that Demco with the harpoon on the blade? Because that was pretty dope. What's up, Donnie? Woo! Gonna be with Donnie and Kevin in a week and a couple days. Where's the new custom I'm working on? Which custom, Mac? Brian Kim of Transparent Knives. Yeah, Paul, that looks sick. It had the blade kind of like the kind of like that on there, except for it was on a 80 Demco. Was it a 25 or was it a Dom's going to eat? What's Dom going to eat, kids? What do we think? Place your bets. Ready for countertops at the house? Quartz going in the morning. Kevin's doing that work. So is Donnie. Working and listening. He's trying to get that stuff done for next week. The new one. What new one? Chicken enchiladas. Magna cut at 65.1 like a madman. That makes it even more dope. Kevin, make sure you take some good pics. We want to see it. Derek's got to go back to work. Pop in and say hi. Hey, thanks for swinging in. Have a good rest of your day. Wow. What am I doing? Thumbing it like an idiot. So, Mac, what is my new custom that I'm working on? Is that my feldspar? Because if that's the case, it's this right here. And here is side 2. I started to an attempt to stonewash this S90V blade, but it is PVD coated, and I stonewashed this for almost 10 minutes, and it still doesn't have any scratches on it, so I need to get some coarser grit. Is that the one you're talking about, Mac, or am I like losing my mind and missing something here? But yeah, so I was planning on stonewashing this PVD, but it didn't take any bit of scratches to it at all. The last one I did was this one right here in the same media, but this is also an acid etch. So an acid etch takes the scratches, of course, easier. Customized, not a custom. Correct. But it also, you know, it's just this game that people play when I'm flying drones. I've flew drones for quite a while. Back in the day, there was this huge thing because they weren't drones. They're mini quads or whatever. But then the world would be like, oh, you're flying a drone. And it's like, no, it's not. It's a mini quad. A drone is like a completely different thing. But then somehow 4-prop mini quads became known as drones, even though it isn't really a drone. And then basically what happened is, long story short, now even the guys that were like, nope, it's a mini quad, they just all call them drones. Fought it for a long time. And I'm not saying that has anything to do with custom, not a custom. I'm just saying, you know, depends on the people and the whatever you're talking to. But I would agree with Paul that a custom knife would be something that was made, like Donnie's knives from Laser Ghost. That's a custom. I modified a knife. So I probably wouldn't even say I customized it. Words. Did you just Chris Isaac me? I love you, bro. Did I see the Pony Stout V2? I did not. What's up, Lanyard Man? Kane Miranda. Where can I see the Pony Stout V2? If I just type Pony Stout V2, time to pony up. Devo White Mountain Pony Stout V2. That's a video. Oh, so Lefty posted a video. Oh, are these all Pony Stout D? Oh, they are. Okay. So we're not going to watch the video. I want you to go to the video. I'll post a link, and then everyone can go watch Lefty's video on the new Pony Stout V2. Let me copy this quick and give it, what's up, the Jake? Paste, boom. So everyone click on that when if you're done, when you're done here, whatever, open that in another window, watch this later. This is Lefty EDC's new video he released 5 hours ago on the Pony Stout V2. Like I said, please go watch his video. Give him the credit. Great guy, makes some really awesome stuff. I need to slow down and just kind of look at him once. So it looks like a bolster kind of effect. Let me get mine right here. Wow, these are cool. When are they coming out? I'm watching that on my TV and this on my phone. Here is the Premium Pony Stout V1 right here. Love this knife. Probably my favorite combo right here. Here's the Stout V2, Lefty version, Van X titanium, and then the glow on this bad boy. And then my Premium Pony Stout, boom. Reverse bolster lock, he's calling it. Wow, they look sweet. Boom. Tell me that's not a great combo though. These are sick. I love this. I really like the little, just the simple handle, but then those divots. Might try and grab the ABW slip next drop. I've been carrying mine every day, and I love it. Oof. ABW Slippy. I like how it's a knife. I concur. This is a really cool one though, just super fun. I love this sound. It's just snappy, feels nice in the hand. Hollow grind. The diamond texture, I love it. I think the classiest look still is the angled line, but this feels perfect. When it's in your hand, that grip on that diamond, oof. Oh, Kane, it's perfect. It's so nice. Because it's subtle. It's not like super deep groove, but it's not super light groove either. It's like really, this porridge is too hot, this porridge is too cold. This one is just right. It feels really good. The grip on it, it's like not going. It just feels really good. I dig it. It's a beast for the size. Great snap, great action, good feel, hollow grind, magna cut. Come on. Super cool knife. Love it. And I highly recommend 1931 Leatherworks has even posted a thing saying that this particular slip that he makes is fantastic for it. People have been really enjoying it. I originally got this one for my Kentucky Holler Jack, which has kind of stretched it out a little bit, which they're always going to stretch out a little bit, which makes, it's fine. But right now, the same one, boom, in it goes, fits perfect, doesn't fall out. But then you give it a little squeeze shake, boom. Did Goldilocks just turn into Herbert? It was kind of a, we're playing games. I'm pretty sure DLT has some coming for next week. Wow. On the Pony Stouts? Dude, is that a monkey on a pony? It is. On the box, a monkey with a sudsy mug on a pony. That's great. What's materials? Okay. 50 of each and 5 of each left. Oh my God. Ooh. Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. That slip could use a lanyard connection to attach to it so it doesn't fall out of your pocket. If that's what you like. I know he's done that where he's got the little holster or whatever. Yeah, it's an option. The nice thing is 1931, dude, Terry, he'll do whatever you want. If you want it to be a ½ inch longer, or you want a different color stitch, or you want it to be brown or whatever, he is fully like, how would you like it? He's open to whatever, to modify it specifically for what you're looking for. So, dude, Mac, on it. So I almost lost my cookies there for a second. Let me read this to you. So the Devo Knives White Mountain Knives Pony Stout V2 drops March 27th at noon. 6 versions of the knife. Right-handed and left-handed configurations. 50 of each right-handed version and 5 of each left-handed version. They range from $260 for the dark wash denim micarta stonewash brass belt satin 80s camel carbon to $275 for the DLC belt satin pop camel hand satin crystallized titanium. Riot Knives is the OEM. What about a proper skull branding on it? He could do a skull brand. I mean, Mac, that is his logo. Like, that is literally Terry's logo. Where is my oarlock? He also designed the concept oarlock. And if you look, there's Terry's logo right there. That logo is probably one of the coolest logos in the game. So, yeah, he puts his logo on there, made in the USA. Dropping knives on the floor. Perfect. But yeah, I'm sure you could have, there's probably millions of skull type stamps out there. 4 lefties because Kevin has 1 of each. Oh, he said there's only 5 made and he's keeping 1 of each. What's up, Kathleen? We were looking at, I posted the link. Lefty posted a video. He's releasing these new Pony Stout V2s. Why? Just let me get the shot like that. Come on. That's not what he was doing in the... Okay, boom. There it is. But please go watch his video. Give him the views. He's the creator. Awesome design. Honestly, it looks a lot like the V1 blade shape is pretty much... I wonder if it's about the same size. This little groove across the bottom here. That looks super cool. His knives look amazing as always. They do. I mean, I love this model. It's great. I got the Stout V2 in the lefty version with the Van X, and I got the S90V Premium Pony Stout. And I can dual wield, dual drop. Tell me that's not satisfying. It's satisfying in so many ways for me. So like these work good together because I do have a righty and a lefty, so I'm able to do this. But that wouldn't make me not want to get a lefty of the Pony Stout V2s. They are pretty choice. Tired of seeing human skulls? Design those shirts. Well, I don't know if that human skull's kind of more. It's more of a zombie. I kind of see more of a zombie Frankenstein skull in his logo than anything else. It definitely has the Frankenstein kind of look. I don't know. I'd say this one's kind of different than your standard issue. I dig it, but everybody, you know, it's what you like, for sure. Okay. So I'm going to watch that after the live. I'm going to play that video through and see what he's got to say about them. They look great, but it says March 27th, so we got a couple of weeks before those pop out. Does anyone know, is Lefty going to be at Blade Show? I'm pretty sure they don't have a table, but that doesn't mean they're not going to be there. Does anyone know? Yeah, they're not going to be there as far as, yeah, they don't have a table, right? No. But that, you know, maybe they'll be at the show. It's got the Gorillas vibe to it. I hear you on that. Metal Relic Art in the house, everyone. Go check them out. If you want a cool metal rose, get a hold of him. Order one. The Pictus XL is going to be available at Gecko Customs in Texas. So it's basically this exact knife, only an inch larger. You haven't heard him talk about Blade Show, so he's probably not going to be there. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, if they're not in the show, sometimes I get it like they've got the booth in Atlanta, so they kind of save up and just gear up for going to Atlanta. Boom. Funny story, Dell didn't know he was on that song till it came out and his friend said something to him. Isn't that something? Boom. I like this knife a lot. Will one be purchased in Atlanta or in Texas? I play Helldivers 2. As an artist, I noticed human skulls are overdone. Yeah, there's a lot of, I don't know what you call them, if you want to call it like cliche or whatever. Grateful, my favorite freak. Grateful Dong is in the house. Magnus Lutz, ho ho. Dong, I was just kind of hinting about, like, am I going to be purchasing a Pictus XL at the show? Magnus Let's Ho. Pictus XL at the show. Maybe I am. And maybe I am. Little proxy purchase. Is that the correct terminology? A proxy buyer? Something like that. Hear the thunder. Hear the roar. Magnus Slut on the loose. Donnie's buying materials for sure. I'm gonna follow Donnie around like a little puppy dog and be like, what should I buy? What should I buy? And to get some tools first. House is moving along though. It's looking like it's going to be expensive, but that's kind of how mortgages work, right? But I tell you what, once I take hold of that garage, man, oof, let me tell you, buddy system, right? right? I am going to be excitedly spending less than I'd like to, but that's fun. You got your Atlanta tickets last night? So did the hotel rooms go on sale yet for that, or was it just the tickets? Because I know they block off some hotel rooms and that hotel books out really fast. So that'd be something to consider. We need to think about if depending. Or should we try to get a really close Airbnb there that's like huge? Just the tickets? They work the best when you don't pay them. Okay, so just the show tickets are currently available. I actually haven't even bought my I realized I hadn't bought the Texas tickets, and I went and looked earlier today, and you can still pre-order them or whatever. I wasn't planning on getting an early bird anyway. But yeah, I realized it's like, oh, I don't even have my Texas ticket yet. I'll show your ticket. No ticket. That's a real short quote. Like, does anybody get that one? I have two people coming with me. Nate has one coming with him. Looking at houses. Donnie, I should probably buy a ticket. Yeah, I mean, they're not going to just let us in, chances are. I mean, they might let you in. They might get one look at Donnie and be like, hey, you. Yeah. No, not you. Get on in there. Name the dog, Indy. See? These are my people. I said two words that don't really have anything to do with shit. This guy's right there. It's because it's a good movie. It's because it's a really good movie. Go around them or go between them. Are you crazy? You said go between them. I said go around them. I ordered the Cricket HZ4. What is that? Blimps are scary. I've never been on one. Anybody ever been on a blimp? Is that even a thing anymore? Does the Goodyear blimp still kind of do its thing? I remember when I lived in LA, we'd see that once in a while. HZ4 fixed blade. Oh. Well, they look scary. The CRKT HZ4 fixed. That's kind of fun. That point is gnarly. Compact, concealable, compact. Wait. SK5? The hell's SK5? Blade length 4.7, overall 8.8. So it's almost 9 inches. That's compact. It does look kind of like an aggressive jimp on the handle. I never heard SK5. Anyone? I want their Shobu Zakura Wakazashi. Grateful got that cool looking Tuckamore today. Are we now the Tuckamore twins? Inspiring minds. Concept Tuckamore. I got this in Texas. That's a theme right there. Blade Show Texas year 1. Donnie gonna make a Wakazashi someday? Me too. Let's go. It's like just making a katana, only shorter. Only probably easier. Yeah, this is probably my favorite grab from my first year, Texas. What did I get? I think I got like 7 knives that year. Yeah, this is probably my favorite one. It's a cool design. So the blade shape reminds me, or where is that now? Oh, here it is. My new Geo, this wild ass thing, kind of has a similar blade shape to it. See that? That bird beak shape, except for the mirror on the mirror polish on this Geo is ridiculous. They are sending me a new screw. The screw for the clip. A new Geo. Uh-oh. And Paul, look at the blade. It's like this mirror is like ridiculous. And then it's like a 10CR CO15 MOV with copper. So you can't even, you can barely even, let me see if I can. There you go. Yeah, it's a crossbar lock. And then we have titanium, but then what they did is, I mean, I've been touching it up, but they like tumble finished the titanium, so it's got like a stone wash to it. I actually kind of like it. Wild for the price. I think these are like $170. Full disclosure, Geo sent it to me. I don't have much sent to me, but they seem to like me. Draxor has that shape too. Definitely. Except for the Draxor's a beast. So this screw stripped out. I couldn't get it out. It just goes to there. It doesn't actually attach to anything. So they are sending me a new screw so I can get that one out and get the clip swapped to the other side. My big hands have an issue with this crossbar lock. If I bring it down, I can catch it on my palm. In fact, I already have. And that's no fault of the knife. That's just me. Did you try not stripping it? Neil, you can actually watch the live stream where I tried to take it apart and you can really see what happened. And I went in like this and went to twist and I could tell immediately like, ooh, that's tight. I'm like, ooh, that's tight. Right? Like I was like, ooh, okay. And so then I got myself where I don't have my tools anywhere. I got myself situated. I got in there good, right? Like this. And I went to kind of twist and I was like, damn. And then I knew exactly like you don't want to go bump. You know, you don't want to not push hard enough and have it bump out and start stripping. So I said, okay, let's hold it in there nice and firm and see if I can get like a quarter twist, right? So I was literally like this and I got from here to there. So I was like, and it was still as tight as can be. Right? Show us my driver and bits. I'll go grab them. And long story short, it straight up just took that star and just ground it to nothing. Like it never turned at all. And so that quarter bit of turn didn't bump. It just was like, just sheared them off. Bad screw. Brought him with me. I had him in my thing. Brought him to work today because I was messing around afterwards. But right now, these are my two mains. I got a Weehaw. And then the Weehaw takes the larger size bits like this. But I have big hands. And so that like's always tight. I didn't really like it. So I ended up buying this CRKT bit driver with the little spinny back. And this one came with an extension or like a modifier from the big to small bit, right? So what I did was and now I put my wide bits in this one here, and I put the extension on the Weehaw, which then makes this a big old grip. Boom. Which works good for me. You should apply heat next time. Well, okay. 99% of the time, I've taken apart hundreds of knives. 99% of the time, you get in there and you just go like that, and there it's loose, and you got it. And so when you get that first little twist, you're like, oh, it's tight. There it went, and now I'm loosening it up 99% of the time. That screw, I'm not trying to blame Geo or anything, but that screw was terrible. Like literally, I went like this and went, I turned it that far, and when I backed off, I was like, well, wait a minute. And then you could put it in there and just go like this. That one turn trashed it. And it's on video, so you can watch it. T6s need to go away. Dude, right? And that was another thing I talked to Geo about, because look, T8, 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 and then the pocket clip that I've taken off. The pocket clip is T8, but the tab clip is T6. The only screw on there that's a T6 is this one here. And it's not connected to a barrel. You can see the actual tip, the end of the hole right there. So this one goes right to there. And when they put that one in there, they put it in there too tight, cranked it down too far. So I went to loosen it, and it just immediately ruined the screw. Bring back the flathead. But I talked to them. They're sending me a new screw. I actually got a kit because I had one, but it was too big. And before I was going to get a new screw, I didn't want to destroy that screw. So I wanted to wait to talk to them. So I talked to them, and I got one of these bits. So this is the reverse bore removal bit. So that's the plan. Shipping a single T6. I don't know what they're going to send me. I mean, that might be what they're shipping me. But they told me they'd send me a new screw, because I was like, well, I don't want to destroy this screw. Should I send the knife back? And they're like, well, I mean, I said, I'm like, I like the knife. I just want to swap the clip to the other side. And they apologize. They're like, oh, I'm really sorry. It sucks that the screw didn't come out. If you can get the screw out, we'll send you some more. We'll send you another screw or whatever. So I said, yeah, send it. I used a brand new one, Mac. And I appreciate your input, Mac, but I can literally tell you I'm a very cautious artist, and I have taken apart 100+ knives. So yes, I'm aware of how horrible T6s can be. I've literally only destroyed one other screw. I had one that kind of bumped and kind of got a little nasty, but it pretty much only... What's the bit I showed us? Oh, this one right here. These are alligator bits or whatever they're called. So what you basically have is a reverse thread bit. And so everything's mirrored right now, but it's a reverse thread and it's a grabber bit. And so basically when you have a stripped out screw like this one here, we're going to go in with this bit, and you twist it to loosen. So when you're loosening it, it's actually taking those threads, and those threads are biting into the hole of the bad screw. And so once they break into the bite of the hole of the screw, then they're basically cutting into that screw. and then you're basically expecting it to only be able to cut into the screw so far before it starts twisting the screw loose. That's kind of the way they work. So this one, it gave me, I got several different sizes. I already had one that I've used before, but it was too big for this particular screw. Listen to the donger. What did he say? When you put the new screw in, be sure to use tons of red Loctite. I don't use Loctite at all. It's an extractor bit. That's a good, yes, and Valley. I had one screw I couldn't get out that I didn't destroy, but it was also for a pocket clip tab. What's up, Dylan Mallory in the house, everyone? Dylan, are you going to be in Texas or no? I can't remember now. You're not going to be in Texas? You're going to be in Atlanta? Easy out, we call them. Go get you one of them easy outs. Dylan had an update. The H2Os are getting worked on, moving along nicely. No Tex, yes Atlanta. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought it was. Mac uses orange Loctite. What? Orange? I didn't even know there was. I just thought it was red and blue. What's orange? B&A. What's happening? Yeah, and what was it? There was one screw that I stripped like that, and then what I ended up doing was I used a Dremel because it was a larger like pivot, and I ended up using a Dremel and just making the horizontal line and then using the flathead, and it worked fine. They never work. I've used them a couple of times and they worked. I guess I'll let you know if it works. I'm hoping it does. It's just a small screw. It's not like they've put so much torque and it's holding weight of anything. I guess I'm blue. I don't use any Loctite. So I was aware of red and blue, and I don't have a need in my life as of this far in my life for any of them. Green for diesel injectors. Interesting. We use cyanoacrylate in this house. Super glue it is. You ever use the activator stuff? You can't do it on all projects because you're doing a spray. But the cyanoacrylate super glue, I have this kick zap starter or whatever spray. And so like if you hold in two pieces, like two pieces of metal or something, it takes forever for it to dry. You put them together with the super glue on it, and then you go, and one spray, as soon as it hits it, dry. You can smell it from here. Me too. Smells great, doesn't it? It causes the big cancer. That smell, that good smell. How much do you have to drink? It has a little, what is it? It's like a almost fruity, sugary kind of a scent. Something. I haven't used it in a while. But every once in a while it works great. It was like I said, you can't, if you're doing like a model or something, you can't really spritz it because it's going to go all over the surface. So if you're just trying to hold two pieces together that you've like painted or something, you really wouldn't want to use it. But it works for when I made pens. I've used super glue as like a coating. So like you've got like the wooden pen on the spindle still spinning around and it's finished. You got it sanded and ready, and then you take super glue and put it on a paper towel and go, as it's spinning, and it gives you a nice coating. You can actually make a really nice surface with it. Where do you get the Dicom pens? What's a Dicom pen? Once your wheat brain cells are dead, you're golden. Just got to get rid of those. Blueberry lemonade. Sounds good to me. I just take licks. Just little licks of super glue. You ever have to use zip kicker? A friend of mine had to use that zip kicker once. Like he had his fingers glued together, and then you put the zip kicker on there, and then you have about 5 seconds. Oh, you got it apart, and then it turns all the glue and the zip kicker into more glue. But he got his fingers apart, which is nice. Very nice. Dude, anybody thinking about getting that new pony stout? Devo's going to be releasing a new, this is the pony stout right here, V1. It's going to be V2. Looks like it has a bolster section. What did you say he called it? Was that Landerman said or whatever? Or North Valley? Some type of a reverse bolster lock. But yeah, the stout and the pony stout is an awesome knife from Devo. If you don't have anything from Devo, highly recommended. I got both of those. I got my Tall Boy, which is another excellent knife. The extra jimps out on the end there, oh, makes me very happy. Tall Boy is really, really cool. And then I got my Magnus Slut endorsed Lush, the Devo Lush. This is a lefty version. So I have two full lefty version knives that are Devos. What's this one? Vanix. Hollow grind Vanix and the crystallized titanium. 4 out of the 5. So he makes 5 lefties of each knife. So he's making 5 lefties on the new pony stout. Neil's thinking about selling his pony stout. Which one do you have? You want a Devo nip? Grateful wants a Devo nip. Do you have like this one? End Valley? If anyone's interested in a pony stout, North Valley Neil's considering. If he's considering, you can push them over that. You can be like, I'll give you this for it. And he'd be like, all right. Looking for something new, something fresh. The regular premium and black wash. Is this, what is this? Isn't this just a regular premium, but not black wash? I don't even know. This is, yeah, regular premium pony stout. She's sexy. I'll dig it. It's a fantastic knife. You guys better leave early so you can stop at all the gas stations. We're going to try to do minimal stopping, but there will be a few gas stations that potentially have some knives. I need to go back and watch where I stopped before and figure that out, because I know there's a couple. But we want to try to be, fairly quick with the drive. I like to stay on the road, keep rolling as best can, stop for the gas, bathroom, quick gas station knife check. Gonna be fun. All right. It is 5:30. I got stuff I gotta do. I just want to jump on for a little live on a Tuesday. Probably do some more Tuesdays like this before Tri-State starts up. I'm gonna start having to go to, or not having to. I'm gonna enjoy going to my buddy's Monday League. That doesn't start up until probably May. So I won't be doing the Monday lives. I usually do the Monday live at 4:30. I'll probably do a Tuesday one here pretty regularly as well, but here we are. Just fill up your gas tank, quarter tank, and you can stop at a lot of them. Yeah, it's not that. It's the time to drive. It takes 9 hours to drive there. Every time you stop, it adds time. For sure. Less stops, not more. Got to pick up a match set of garbage knives to commemorate the trip. Yeah. Something like that. Something like that. I love a Williams Blades design. They're too small. But yeah. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing then. Got some projects to work on. Get ready for Texas, and I'm very excited. Everything is more expensive now. Yes, yes it is. Music playlist downloaded yet? Ooh. I got like unlimited, so I just go on like YouTube and just play whatever. You need to do a road trip like every gas station in America. Oof. That would be a whole different trip. When you don't have a destination in mind, a slow road trip is good. For sure. All right. I'm out. Thank you all for hanging out. Magnus Lutz Ho. Where did I put it? Boom. You got Spotify as well. Excellent. Yeah, we'll be totally fine. We'll be totally fine. Excited. Talk to you soon. Talk to everybody soon. Thank you all for hanging out. Appreciate you. Tri-State will be live a little bit. Go hang out over there if you're interested. Yeah, Magnus Slut, grateful. Kevin, Donnie, I'll see you guys in a few days. We'll start talking more, try to figure out anything else we got to figure out. And then Dom, I'll see you the week after. Anyone who wants to go to Badger. Did I see Brian in here a second ago? Working on it. All right. We'll see you guys soon. Stay sharp.